Cash App him. Apparently, I haven't seen his Cash App tag yet, but you guys said it's gonna reappear in this live stream. I haven't seen it yet, but I do have a screenshot of Cash App, and I thought it was unusual. I was like, that's kind of strange, you know.
So pathetic. We are worst fucking enemies. Y'all ready to tear this man apart? When you gonna stand with your own? You're not, cause you jealous of him. Oh, he running for president? Let's go pull up his mugshots. You bitch is sick. Pathetic.
Meanwhile, we got a president that's a 34.
I don't know who let him up here. I don't know who done that.
Who is founding youth? I don't know.
Thank you.
And meanwhile, we got a president that's a criminal 34-count felon, and he's sitting up here playing in y'all face. Boop, it wouldn't even sit.
And I don't like that they're using that, right? I don't like Donald Trump. I voted for Kamala. Okay, let's make that clear. But using Donald Trump as like a reason to support this guy's like, well, we have a 34-count felon. We know we got a 34-count felon in the White House. We don't need another criminal. I'm not saying this guy's a criminal. I don't know anything about him, but he has a mugshot. We don't need another person with a mugshot. Let me say that as president. Like, if Donald Trump didn't teach you anything, it was to vet these people better. That's what Donald Trump should teach you. Not to, oh, well, anyone with a mugshot. No! Anybody with a mugshot shouldn't be president. Period. I don't give a fuck if he's black or white. It doesn't matter. Why are we just like, oh, okay, well, the president's got one anyone? No. How about we go back to the point where nobody has mugshots as president? Come on. That's not a defense for this guy. Oh, well, the president's got mugshots. Why can't he? Because he shouldn't. Because the president, being the president of the United States should detract from those type of people being president. And I understand that people who have mugshots are well and good intended people. I get that. But even if this guy did have a mugshot, he still doesn't understand HUD policy. He still doesn't understand tariffs. He still is not answering questions about those 36 imaginary prisons he's closed. He still won't show us his credentials. We don't know what he got on the LSAT. We don't know how this nigga got into Harvard. He's not answering those questions. Take the mugshot out of it. Take the mugshot all the way out of the conversation. He still hasn't answered for the most basic stuff. Come on. That's basic stuff. How did you get into Harvard? How was the Harvard has a 5% acceptance rating? How did you get part of the 5%? Then he said, "Oh, I graduated from Penn State. Oh, well, I didn't graduate, but I got the credits for a bachelor's degree." Okay, well, I got the bachelor's degree, but he won't show us the bachelor's degree. He won't publish the bachelor's degree on his website. And then he tells us, go to .com and you can see my degree. What? .com what? And then after she asked him to name all the universities he's attended, he never said he graduated from them. He said, well, when I went to DeVry and then I went to Penn State. He didn't say I graduated from DeVry, even though DeVry is a regionally accredited school, which means those credits don't transfer. So how the fuck did he get DeVry credits to Penn State? Might I add, my man went to Penn State. He's a proud Nittany Lion, okay? How did he get those credits to transfer? Those are come on, man. That you don't like, come on, don't start using that whole Donald Trump is a criminal. We know Donald Trump is a criminal. We don't need more of them in there. I just want that man to come back to her platform, maybe tomorrow, and answer some of these basic fucking questions. These are basic questions. I'm not talking about his mugshot. I haven't seen it. I don't care about that. Or him choking chickens, whatever he was doing to those chickens. May those chickens' souls rest in delicious peace, okay? Whatever he was doing to those delicious chickens, okay? I want to know about the colleges. I want to know about the 36 prisons. As a voter, I want to, y'all, that's what they said in the comments. They said he got charged with something, an eviction and something about chickens. Those colleges, the eviction. No, I don't want to care about the eviction. I want to know about the colleges, the prisons he claimed that he closed, and a couple of other things, and his degrees. That's what I want to. I don't care about nothing else. Okay.
Close in proximity of your culture.
They've been sued by the state of New York for $450 million, and he can never do business in New York again for all the fraud that he committed.
Thank you.
Y'all talking about his eviction history. What does that have to do with him running for president? I just want to know, eviction history, what does that have to do? Did y'all see any murders over there? Did y'all see him as a sex offender? A registered one? Bring that back. Did he rob somebody at gunpoint and take their stuff? Bring that type of stuff back. Y'all want to bring back some
Thank
bullshit.
you, Amp Love.
Evictions, who cares? Who cares about somebody being evicted?
Majority of y'all been evicted, so that's nothing new.
Man, y'all so crazy. See, what's tea? That's why I like coffee. Because what's tea to y'all
Hi,
is
honey,
piss to me.
Buzzness.
They evil, Jolanda. They're evil. And because of y'all in this moment, the good Lord will make sure he make president.
No, he won't.
That's how God works.
Not if I got any control over it. That man cannot be president. That man cannot be president at all. That man cannot be president. Nitra. Now I love you, Nitra, but come on now. You talking crazy.
That's how God works. Because of people like y'all, he get the good out of people like y'all.
I had to pause it. So crazy.
He'll make it. Because he going to have somebody behind him that's going to push. It'll be people pushing. Because of this moment right here. People will push. Y'all think he not qualified because of his looks? I saw y'all down there talking about the man fighting with his wife. Y'all pathetic.
Y'all was fighting with his
Y'all
wife?
pathetic.
I know they didn't come up in here look at all the faces of this man. We got a president that's wearing a lace front. Are y'all fucking serious? People are crazy. And his wife is a hoochie mama. Are you serious? Mama. Are you serious?
Unfortunately for Miss Nitra, Messy Talk are registered voters. You know what I mean? Messy Talk is registered voters. Those are his constituents. Unfortunately, he's not going to like what they got to say, but they have a voice because it's their civic duty.
She's never at the White House. She's never with this man, and she don't claim him. Like, I don't get it.
You know what's so sad? I'm going to say this, and people finna be pissed off, and I hope it make the bloggers. Y'all talk about the white people that we allow in our spaces. But do y'all see how it wasn't no white people in here doing that man like that? Black people. We are worst enemy. Let me speak. Y'all so pathetic. At the perfect opportunity when black people can show union, kinship, respect.
No, I'm sorry. I love Nitra, but no, Nitra, you got to save that speech for a viable candidate. You got to save that speech for a viable candidate. That man, regardless of his, I'm not talking about, I want to make this clear because I know bloggers are going to pick this up. I am not talking about this man's mugshot. I have not seen it. I don't care what he was doing to those chickens in that house. So we're going to put that to the side. I don't care about the way he talks or how he looks. I don't care about none of that, okay? Even though this blazer jacket cracks me up every time. This cracks me up every time. I don't care about that. I care about why he refuses to do interviews, why he is very ambiguous about his education, right? It's all over the place. And I'm curious about those 36 prisons and that $40,000 of campaign funds that he said he's spending that's his. Those are the things that I care about as a voter. I care about when they start telling lies. I don't care about, they're not too seasoned on HUD and tariffs. He can learn those in the next 3 years. That's not hard to learn about HUD and tariffs and how those things works and migration and stuff like that. Those things can be learned. But he was standing 10 toes down about closing 36 prisons. I want to know, I want a list of those prisons. That's what I care about. I want to see even though he has not uploaded his campaign finances on the FEC website, I want to see them now because I have a right as a voter to see that. I want to see that. Him putting his Cash App up, again, also a bit sketchy because through campaign finance laws, he can only crowdfund through specific means. And I don't know if Cash App is one of them. I'd have to look into that. But that looks a little seedy to me. He's got seedy. He's quite questionable. And I don't want Miss Nitra to put her faith in him without asking those. Those are very important questions in elections. They're very important. And I don't want her to get caught up with this guy who refuses to answer those questions and splits when the questions get hard. And then she gets wrapped up in him. It sounded like she was vying for a position in his cabinet. Because your constituents